everyone, welcome back to another video, or at least to this video. Today I'll just be doing a quick little sketch. I guess not really quick. Took about like 2 hours in total from sketch to coloring, but I'll be using my Ohuhu markers. I got these markers like years ago, like about 5 years ago now. Oh my gosh, can't believe it. It's been like 5 years. Has it been 5 years? I got these markers like at least 3 years ago. I think it has been 5 years. Oh my god, it has been 5. Okay. Got these markers about like 5 years ago. I have the 24 Ohuhu brush markers, which is the skin tone one that you see me pulling out of. And the rest of the markers, I'm not sure like the total count. Pretty sure I have like a 64 count and so on. I could literally count it, but yeah, you can see what I got on me. So I have 2 brush markers with the chisel, and then I have one nib tip and a chisel brush end marker set. I only use my brush markers for this particular one. And today's sketch coloring session was such a mess and a nightmare. You see for yourself, but I picked out, my skin tone colors, and the markers were dead, so I had to just like improvise and use the next color up. This is me just trying to figure out like which skin tone would go best. I believe I went for R8 WG0.5, and then I realized one of my markers was missing also, which can be a pain. And then here I am debating on the blush colors, which I believe I chose R21 and R19 for those. So a tip I definitely learned when I began my alcohol marker art journey, or whatever you want to call it, was definitely picking 3 colors and coloring in layers, right? So you always want to have like a base color, then you want to have your highlight and like your complementary color, or like your darker tone color. And I use this even when I'm doing like digital art, when I'm coloring digitally. I like to work with 3 different tones of a similar color to really help my art not be so two-dimensional or like too like plain or simple. Like, I can't really describe it, but you want to make your art pop. You want to have highlights. You don't want it to be so flat, right? And to combat that, I definitely do recommend working in 3 tones. I could definitely do a more detailed video on this one, but this definitely, it's not that video for it, because as I said, everything that could have gone wrong with this piece went wrong. My camera angle, horrible. I swear to you, when I was setting it up, everything was perfectly fine. I don't know what happened. Maybe I hit my table and like the camera shifted, but please bear with me on this nightmare video. We're gonna call this like the nightmare sketching video. So this is me getting started and realizing that like one of the art marker that I picked, the Ohuhu marker I picked, I think this is either the WG0.5, was like dead. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. I was like testing it on the side. I don't know if you saw earlier, but I thought I could get away with it, but I guess not. And here I'm trying out different ones. I'm trying out the chisel end. It wasn't doing it for me. And then here I'm going in with the 0 marker, which is just like to help you erase stuff. Okay, so I could do a more detailed video on how I use my markers, but this is not that video. This is the everything that could go wrong video, and everything did go wrong. My marker died on me halfway, so I had to pick new colors. Smudging happened, which is such like, smudges happen and whatnot, but like it just feels so amateur. Like, I could do better than that, you know. So this is the part where I'm starting to realize, oh shoot, like the cover, the protector, the page protector underneath had like dark marker stains, and I didn't realize, and I'm coloring over it and it just absorbs into my page, and that's, yeah. If you get Ohuhu markers, they come with these protective pads for like your pages. That way it doesn't bleed, because markers do bleed, if you didn't know. And this helps prevent bleeding into the next page if you have like a sketch in the next page or whatever. And this is me trying to salvage the smudge. And yeah, it wasn't happening. Yeah, everything that could go wrong went wrong here, okay? It's okay. You know, things like this happen all the time as artists, you know, unexpected things come up, you know, something, your markers or your favorite paint color that you need right here then and now is like finished, and you didn't realize until like, you know, you were in the zone, smudging, all these other stuff happen, terrible camera angles. But yeah. And you know, I'm gonna keep the talking brief, and I've been talking for like what, 6-7 minutes now. Yeah, this was just a quick little sketch for me. I took a break from doing some art and coloring for a while now, especially working in my sketchbook. I'm working on completing this sketchbook that I got, this new sketchbook of mine, because I already finished the first sketchbook. I could do a sketchbook tour in another video, but yeah, this was something just quick to dip my feet back in the water and see where my skills are at, if I lost them and whatnot. And you know, making rookie mistakes, and that's okay. I did take like a year plus off doing this seriously and whatnot, so just a quick little practice. And last thing I will say about these markers that I'm using is that I love Ohuhu as a marker company, and it's one of the best markers I've worked with. You know, there are Copics and Arteza and all these other brands, and like Crayola also, but I feel like Ohuhu just gives you more options in terms of like the nibs and chisel ends that you want to work with. I like the color variation and variety that is offered through Ohuhu, and most importantly, it is affordable and quality markers. So yeah, I can do another video, which I will probably do. Everything is coming soon, you know, we're just starting up. But with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy this video of me just trying to get back into the grit of things and everything going wrong, and so sorry for the camera angles, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.